Big up guys, welcome to the stream. Apologies again for the slight delay. But anyway, first two streams I'm doing today, this obviously. So this is only going to be a brief one of a little bit of transfer news. It's not going to be too long. I'm not going to be on here too long with this one. I'm doing a major big one after this, not long after this one is finished. Regarding FIFA, fraudulent FIFA, that bald twat Infantino, president, of course, we all know, absolute scumbag, fraudulent scum, kiss ass of Trump, as we all know. What can we say? And they get away with murder, basically. Well, they could do that, couldn't they? I'm sure they would get away with it if they did try and kill someone. But, you know, it's terrible. And I'm going to go into that in depth, what happened with the World Cup and all that, when they got that. And in the actual World Cup itself, what happened with them and the officials and so forth. And everything else, the scandals, the controversies. Everything I will go into there. But that's after this one, so I'm going to get straight on with this. And that'll be around 4 o'clock. So I'll only probably go until about half three or 2:45, something like that. It won't be long on here anyway. So, right, let's get into this. Got to talk about this player. Well, it's not just us that are after him. It's also Rangers as well, in fact. So, we're certainly not the only team after him, this young player. But, it's actually Rangers are also in for him. But there, you know, why would he want to go and play there, Scotland, for a start? Oh, yes, don't get me wrong. It's deep. Scotland's okay. I always used to class it as a Farmers League, Scotland. The Scottish Premier, obviously. For me, he's almost a Farmers League. Pretty much. And somebody used to disagree with that. But I'm sorry. I still think of it as a Farmers League. It's still just Celtic, Rangers. Although Hearts, I would have loved it if Hearts won that last season. They were set to do that. And I think there was something that some certain controversies that stopped that happening, that maybe lent it more towards Celtic. Can't say I can actually prove that, but certain decisions may have favoured a certain team than others. So, but anyway, the fact is Hearts didn't win it, and it was Celtic again. But there is talk that this guy also, right, this is Ryan Alebiosu, by the way. Alebiosu, I should say. Very difficult to say that surname, but I think it's Ryan Alebiosu. Plays for Blackburn, just 24. Was an ex-Arsenal, maybe Academy, I don't know. I think he was Academy player there. Oh, under 21s, I believe, for Arsenal. And be up to you, Terrier. It'll be up to you, brother. Be up to you, my friend. Danny there, be up to you. Thanks for coming in. But yeah. So yeah, he played for Arsenal. Now with Blackburn. Obviously, yes, us and Rangers are after him. But as I said, why would you want to go and play in that Scottish League? Yeah, it could be easier. It could be easier. You could say it is almost the Farmers League. I'm glad Hearts were involved. At least it was a 3-horse race last season rather than just a 2. But whether that will continue, I don't know. But yeah, Rangers are a big team in Scotland, as are Celtic. They're both giant teams. But for me, wouldn't you want to play in the Premier rather than the Scottish Premier? I mean, this is my opinion, but surely, if a Premier team's coming in for you, you'd rather go there than the Scottish. Really? Wouldn't you? I know it's us and not a bigger team. Yeah, we can say that. But I'll tell you what, he'd certainly play here. He'd get game time. He really would. We'd develop him even more because he's still 24 and he's a right back. But I'll bring this up now, right? So yeah, he's a right back, which is where, as we know, Coyote plays for us. But I think we're looking at this as sort of a backup for him. As far as I know, we're trying to have some competition for him in a way. And this would be sort of his backup if he gets injured, because obviously, as we know, Coyote will play most of the season again. He's bound to get some sort of injury or something at some stage, may even get a suspension, possibly a red card or something. You never know. Too many headers or, as I say, injuries. So you just never know. So we are exploring other areas there as backup for him. And this could be one of them, I suppose. Yeah, transfer expert Alan Nixon reported that Brentford sent representatives to monitor Ryan Alebiosu. Alebiosu missed Blackburn Rovers' recent pre-season fixture with a minor illness. Blackburn have set an £8 million price tag on Ryan Alebiosu. I mean, interest from north of the border. So, if he's only 8 million, right, surely we can get him. I can't see why we wouldn't be able to get this young man, this player. In fact, I'll go straight ahead and bid. I know the problem is we didn't get to see him. We sent scouts to see the match and he wasn't involved. It was a friendly. Unfortunately, he couldn't play. So we didn't actually see him, what he could do. But the fact is, I think 24, he was an Arsenal player. That might say a lot because he must be pretty decent to come through Arsenal. Yeah, I know he didn't get a lot of games there, maybe only 4 or something in the under-21s, but, he must be a pretty decent player to come through the Arsenal setup. So for me, I would get him, develop him. He's still only 24. Why not? Danny there again. Yeah, we are looking at young Blackburn centre back Tom Aitchison. Yeah, I think I've heard of him. He seems good. He seems a good player. Yeah, he seems like you're going for the youngsters at the moment, aren't you? United. Because I was watching that one earlier with Richie's one on United TV or whatever it is earlier on. And you're getting, is it Tynan Thompson or something? Is that his name? Tynan Thompson or whatever. Another young player. I think is he 16 or something? I don't know, something like that. So yeah, it looks like you're getting youngsters in now, and I mean that's smacks of what we seem to be doing. Are you trying to follow Brentford now? You actually wised up and going the Brentford route of what we're trying to do, getting youngsters in, develop them, selling them on for more money. Is that what you're trying to do, United, That's what it seems like to me. Yeah, Thompson, good prospects, England youths, yeah. Oh, 18, right. Academy player, though. Yeah. Yeah, you're following the Brentford route now, eh? Yeah. Ah. So even a big team, a big so-called big club like United can follow the Brentford project, eh? Well, there we go. Says it all, doesn't it? How the mighty have fallen. Hey. But no, I'm joking there. But anyway. So anyway, let's get back to this guy, talking about him. And Broke FC. Yeah. mm. Seems to be. You seem to be, don't you? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So this was So obviously this is on Insta. Transfer to Ryan Alebiosu is attracting serious interest. Brentford have reportedly joined Rangers in the race to sign the Blackburn Rovers defender this summer. The Nigerian right back impressed in the Championship last season, recording 1 goal, 5 assists, and 39 league appearances. Clubs in Italy and Germany are also keeping tabs on the talented defender. Well, it didn't say that, but I still would favour. You would think he may favour the Premier, surely, but he's in the Championship with Blackburn, and I mean, if they don't go up, well, I mean, you'd think he'd want to be in the Premier rather than the Championship or whatever, wouldn't you? So, no disrespect to Championship teams and the Championship itself, no disrespect, but really you want to be in the Premier, not those leagues. So, yeah. So anyway, let's get to this. That says the reason we obviously couldn't see him. The scouts were. The scouts were sent out to see him, to watch him. 2 clubs face frustration amid Blackburn Rovers star scouting mission. Blackburn Rovers pre-season friendly with Atkinson Stanley. Atkinson Stanley? Who is he? Was attended by Brentford and Rangers scouts to watch Ryan Alebiosu. But he missed the game through illness. Well, there we go. We didn't get to see him. Blackburn Rovers right back Ryan Alebiosu is not short of admirers after a fine debut campaign at Ewood Park. Now, in a fresh update from journalist Alan Nixon, it has emerged that Brentford and Rangers are among those interested. Nixon states that the Bees and the Gers made the trip to Rovers pre-season friendly with Atkinson Stanley to watch Alebiosu, only for him to be absent with illness. However, their presence is expected in the coming weeks as preparations for the 26-27 campaign continue. Alebiosu joined Blackburn Rovers, signing a contract until 2028 with a 12-month extension option. His excellent first season in Lancashire saw him called into the Nigeria squad for AFCON are an international allegiance switch. Why Blackburn Rovers should feel confident over Ryan Alebiosu's future. Alebiosu impressed many in his first season at Blackburn Rovers. A strong year combined with the club's regular need to raise funds through sales may raise concerns over a fairly short-lived Ewood Park stay for the former Arsenal prospect. However, at the start of pre-season, Alebiosu spoke excitedly over the new campaign with Rovers. Although it wasn't a solid declaration of commitment, his eagerness to attack 26-27 makes for good reading. He said, I couldn't believe how last season went, obviously coming from Belgium. I didn't know what championship football was going to be like integrating with the boys. They made everything feel more comfortable, and then playing my first few games and settling in. The season for me was a big achievement. As a team, we could have done a little better, but towards the last 3 months, we picked up and showed what we can do. It was very good, and I can't wait for what is coming next. Alebiosu's words certainly aren't those of a man who has eyes firmly set on the Blackburn Rovers exit. Interest on clubs like Brentford and Rangers could change matters, especially if a good transfer fee is on offer. But a 24-year-old is ready to attack the next season in blue and white. Alebiosu was an excellent presence on the right, offering high work rate and lung-busting runs down the flanks. He provided a threat going forward while boasting a recovery pace and defensive focus to see to his duties at the back too. The verdict: Ryan Alebiosu interest is a good thing for Blackburn Rovers. It would be a blow for Blackburn Rovers to lose Alebiosu after only a year, but the club seem well placed to retain him. Granted, the sale would be a welcome boost to the bank balance, but the fullback is happy in Lancashire and he's under contract for at least 2 more years. As interest persists, Rovers will hope Alebiosu can enjoy another fruitful year. If he can impress once again, his value will only grow, meaning the club stand to make a bigger profit in 12 months' time than they would by cashing in this window. Providing Alebiosu's head doesn't get turned, Rovers should do what they can to retain the impressive right back. The temptation to sell will be there, but they can make bigger gains in a year. The post-2 clubs face frustration, and Blackburn Rovers Stars scouting mission appeared first on the 72 Football League News. So it looks like it's possible he may not come. He may not want to move. I don't know. It just seems strange if he does want to stay in the Championship. But there you go. Some players are like that. They're not that bothered about going up a level, maybe, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, we don't know. Nobody's made a move for him just yet. Big up to Danny again. How many have you signed, B? We've signed 3 so far. Yannick Schuster, Callum Wilson on loan, and Jaden Anthony, of course. We are looking at more. We're still getting more in. We're not just going to settle on this, I don't think. 3. I think I'd definitely like to get Zian Fleming from Burnley. I hope that happens. I really hope we do go in for him still. Few defensive ones we're still after. Maybe more attackers, of course. Midfielders, 1 or 2. So it's going to continue. We're not just stopping there, I don't think, with 3 players. So I think it will continue. Although it's gone a bit quiet lately because we started off like a train, like an express train, going after these players, getting them in. But yeah, I think it still continue. I'm sure we're going to get a few more before the season starts and the window obviously shut. So be up to you, Luca. It'll be good, buddy. It'll be good, bro. Looking forward to the new season now, I'm sure, with Arsenal. And even MK Dons, I should think, as well. And be up to you, Rich. Be up, Steve, Danny. Yeah, be up to you, brother. Hope you're good. Just saw your stream earlier. Very good stream. Obviously got that new player in, Thompson. So at least you got another new signing. Sad news about Kevin. Kevin. I don't know. Rich, yeah. Hi, Luca, yeah. Hi, Rich. Right, Danny in Milambo wants to watch this. Yeah, he'd be like a new player this season, you know. Oh, Kevin Keegan. Oh, right. Kevin Keegan's died, is he? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear that. I knew he'd been in. Was it hospital recently? Was it through cancer and stuff? Yeah. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Shame. I thought he got over it. I thought he got through it. Anyway, an Ambo one to watch this year. Injuries killed the kid. He's a top prospect. Watched him a bit before you signed him. Yeah. Yeah, he's good. He is a very good player. He will get better. And, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed this season he'll be injury free. We can get the best out of him, you know. He's like a new signing. It's like Thiago in a way. When he was out for a whole season, we didn't get to see how great he was and how good he was. So we will now with Manambo. So yeah, Kevin Keegan, yeah, be up to you, Steph. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Yeah, that is sad. Yeah, there'll be a lot of tributes to him now. Steph, yeah, Stephanie, Danny B. Yeah, there will be a lot of tributes now, and our condolences go out to Kevin's family and friends and everything, so forth. At this sad time, on your sad passing, very, very sad. But anyway, yeah, be up to you, Steph. That's sad to hear. Very sad to hear. Anyway, getting back to this though, Super Eagles, what Brentford or Rangers must do to land Ryan Alebiosu? Super Eagles defender Ryan Alebiosu has been linked with a move away from Blackburn after a strong campaign with Blackburn Rovers. Alebiosu is coming off an impressive debut season in England. He featured in the Championship with Blackburn last term and established himself as one of the standout players of the club at the club. As a result, he has drawn interest from clubs like Everton and Genoa and several sides in the Bundesliga. Now, according to a fresh report by Transfer Fee, the 24-year-old right back is also on the radar of Brentford and Rangers. Both clubs have reportedly sent scouts to watch Alebiosu. And if they are impressed, they could make a move to sign him soon. But then, of course, they did, and he was ill, so he didn't even play in the game. Amid all the interest, Blackburn have slapped an £8 million well, €8 million price. Though it said £8 million as well on the Super Eagles star. A massive difference from the €576,000 they paid for him just last year. So already they make a profit on him. They're talking about waiting 12 months or whatever and getting an even bigger profit. But they're still going to make £8 million back for somebody they paid €576, whatever that is in pound. In this article, we examine whether Alebiosu should choose a move to Brentford or Rangers. Ryan Alebiosu, where should Super Eagles star move to? Alebiosu only recently broke into the top level last season and he will be eager to keep developing his game. It is also worth noting that his standout performances earned him a place in the Super Eagles squad for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. making continuity and consistency crucial for him at this point. Rangers and Brentford are both decent destinations, but he must choose wisely. Moving to Brentford would give Alebiosu an opportunity to play in the Premier League. Yeah. But it might stunt his development. I don't know why. I don't agree with that. Why would it stunt his development with us? I'm sorry. We develop players. We do. We do well. We do that well. So, come on, I don't get that. The Bees already have two solid options at right back, in Michael Keoghley and Aaron Hickey. Well, Aaron Hickey's injured a lot still, some of the time. Yes, Keoghley will pick up injuries eventually as well, and suspensions maybe. While Benjamin Frederick can also fill in that position. Unless Brentford sell one of these players, it is highly unlikely that Alebiosu would get regular minutes. I disagree there. I'm sure he'll get games in the FA Cup and League Cup and whatever as well. He will. I'm sure he will get minutes. So I disagree there as well. Rangers, on the other hand, would almost certainly guarantee him more playing time. Yeah. Do you want to play in the Scottish League, though? It's up to him, isn't it? I mean, does he want to play there? If it was me, no. I wouldn't want to play there. They had a disappointing campaign in the Scottish Premiership last season, yeah, and need a major overhaul across different areas of the pitch. If he performs, he's guaranteed consistent action. Besides, Ibrox has been a fruitful ground for Nigerian players in recent years, serving as a stepping stone for the likes of Calvin Bassey, Joe Aribo, Cyril Dessers, and most recently Emmanuel Fernandez. On the flip side, moving to Brentford would keep Alebiosu in a massive spotlight, as fans would watch him week in and week out. Unlike the Scottish Premiership, which commands a comparatively low global viewership. Fortunately, Alebiosu already has experience playing in Scotland from his previous stint with St Mirren, meaning adjusting to life at Rangers would not be a problem. As of now, the Super Eagle star has not expressed any formal desire to leave Blackburn. In fact, he has already resumed pre-season training, but that could change swiftly as the transfer window progresses. I get what they're saying. Thing is, players say all this. 4 likes, great, brilliant. Nice one, Steph. Players say all this. Yeah, when a big club or even a lower, let's say a less giant club comes in, they still probably have the desire to go. So he's saying this at the moment. We've all heard players say that. They kiss the badge. They say, "Oh, I want to stay. I'm happy here. I don't want to go. I'm not going anywhere. I love the club. I'm dedicated to the club. I love everything about it. The life, what I've got here at the club is amazing. I don't want to leave." And yet they do. Just like that. If a big offer comes in, a big club, or whatever comes, say a Premier club, they will go. And I reckon this guy will as well. I don't know him personally, so I don't know him, what he's like, what he thinks. And it says he's got no desire to leave yet. But for me, if a Premiership team comes in for you, you've got to think about it seriously. And I think if we got to start, I think we're going to make a bid. I hope we do. And let's test the waters here. Let's test them. See what if he wants to go in the end, or they want to make money on him now. and let him go. You know, let's test the waters here, because I mean, he looks good right back. He's only young. He's come through the Arsenal system, under 21s and so forth. So for that amount of money, that's pretty good. You know, 8 million. I mean, it's not massive, is it? And I suppose even if they won't even go for that, maybe only a bit more, say 12, 15 million maybe, we'd still go for it. I think we'd still do it. So I hope this one actually happens, guys. I hope it does. I really do. I think this would be a seriously really good young player for us at right back. Yes, we have got Coyote, but you never know what will happen to him, and you can't say Hickey will stay fit either. He's one to also have injuries, Hickey. Frederick, I don't know. He might be fit enough. He might be okay. Youngster. But I still think this would be a major backup, and I think we will play him a bit more. I think we will. So let's hope. Let's hope. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to carry on monitoring this and see what happens. So anyway, guys, I'm going to bounce. Actually, I said it was going to be a brief one today because obviously I've got another stream coming up, and it's a real big one about FIFA, of course, and they're being fraudulent, and also talking about the World Cup that's just finished and final and everything yesterday in England's third place playoff. Where they got third. We're third in the world. Yeah, not top though, is it? We're not first. We could have been, but we all know why it didn't happen. Hey, but anyway, please follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Life 182. Also on Discord, Steve the B. And subscribe to this channel, Mr. B, Hive Football Chat. Please keep smashing those likes, subbing if you're new. Your support is always welcome, guys, always important to me. And it's incredible. Please keep it going. Still on 240 subs. Let's get that going up to 250 now, guys. 10 away from that. Come on, guys. Let's get there. Get me there. And keep it going. I want to get up to, it'd be great to get to, I'd love to get something like 400, 500 subs if I could this year. I mean, you know, I should be there already, really, but, I want to try and get there and beyond that, you know. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. People in the live chat, you're always welcome, of course. We all know Danny and Steph, Rich, Luca, and all them. So anyway, thanks to you guys. Thanks to everyone watching live on playback. I'm going to bounce. I've got another stream coming up. Please stay and watch that. Please, guys, if you can. They've been in the live chat or watching. Please tune in to that as well. Got another guest on there as well on that debate show. So please tune in for that. Cheers, guys. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm bouncing. Until the next one coming up soon. Cheers, guys. Thanks, everyone. Bye. Bye.